Well, it should be. They have every right to be. Hello, my lovelies. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for tapping in. Appreciate it so much. Hello, hello. Hi, Johanna. Hi, Whitney. Hi, Tuka. Welcome in, everybody. So glad to see you here. Hi, Michael. Happy Monday for those who celebrate. Linda Lou, welcome, welcome. Who said, hey, girl? Oh, Linda, okay. Tommy. Hey, Jude, thank you. Thank you for sending me those songs. I love them. I'm having a hard time picking which one I like. Nisi. Okay, no worries, honey. Thank you. Thank you for being here. All right, let's get to Diava Smackdown song. I know that's what y'all are waiting for. Here we go. She signs on every day waiting for MAGA to enter the door. Whether this and that and a sheepish grin. Look out, MAGA, she's about to begin. She's got moxie and runs through her soul. She's the queen of Smackdown, yeah, it's her role. She invites the MAGA to challenge a fight. Careful where you tread, cause she's got bite. Come see Diava, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diava is the badass of Smackdown queens. MAGA tries to argue, but they have no wit. Diava hit him with facts when they start talking shit. Your logic's a mess, your facts are weak. Go step aside, boo, I've got truth to speak. She's got a heart of gold, but her force is steel. Don't ever talk over her, cause she'll make you squeal. From Twitter to TikTok, she's roaming the streets. Diava's got game, and she's hard to beat. Diava, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong. She's a force to see. Diava is the badass of Smackdown queens. She's got a megaphone and a platform to preach. Running a show in the TikTok streets. Equality for all and respect for her crew. Come meet Sir Val and Gemma the Jewel. With maggots in the corner, looking kind of small as they stumble over word and begin the free fall. Diava delivers the end game stunner. She says, oh, look, we have a runner. A crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong. She's a force to see. Diava is the badass of Smackdown queens. So raise up our glasses and give her a follow. Come see her make all the MAGA twits swallow. With her wit and her wisdom, she's got game. Diava's a legend, and we all know her name. Stop being so emotional. That's for you, MAGA, especially you MAGA men. The most emotional creatures on the planet, bar none. MAGA men are so emotional. They come up, they have no facts, they have no data, they have no sources, they have crash outs, insults, slurs. Just crash out. They're absolutely crash out kings. Ooh, that's what we should call them, crash out kings. Maybe that should be a new sticker. Crash out kings when they come up here and crash out. If you like my Diava Smackdown song, it is on Spotify. And Hey Jude, one of my loyal listeners, made that song for me, and it's fabulous. And if you need it for a pick-me-up, I suggest you add it to your playlist, especially for the gym, because it's very, very motivating. So if you want it, you can get it on Spotify. And Boomplay, and I think a bunch of other places. But if you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. Let's chat.
It doesn't look like we've hit the For You page yet. I'm not sure why, but y'all just keep on interacting with the live. Keep tapping. Make sure you do your daily heart me. Um, yeah. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Afternoon, Wolfie. You did because that's how you found. Oh, I am on the For You page? Okay, perfect. Thank you. TikTok is spazzing out today. Or you mean Trumpers or just the app itself? If you voted for Donald Trump, you're going to hit that guest request and come on up. All right, Nisi. The app, okay. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. You know what background I also like today? I made several. Because you know me and my backgrounds. I like to make my backgrounds. But I thought this one was good. In case of scandal, break glass for crazy ass tweet to redirect media. You heard they're protecting Obama. What? What are you talking about, Sherry? I mean, let's just be honest, right? That's what he does. Anything comes out, he goes and does a wild tweet, or he goes and like boom booms Iran, or talks about stripping Rosie O'Donnell of her citizenship. Anything to divert away from him being on the Epstein list. Of course, that's what Putin does. Of course, that's what he does. He's right out of the dictator playbook, baby. He's following it right down the line. Sherry Lynn, either you come up here and talk to me, or if you keep spamming my comments or keep commenting without coming up here and talking, you're just going to get muted. You can't come in here and say stupid stuff like that and not be able to back it up. Oh, they're protecting Obama. I don't give a shit if my own fucking father was on that list. Lock his ass up. We don't care. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Butter, I agree with releasing the Epstein, but please stop spamming the same comment over and over because you're going to get muted even if you're friendly. Spamming the same comment over and over is extremely annoying. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. The Democrats have no problem. But you know what's really awesome? Is it Ro Khanna, a Democrat? A Democrat? A Democrat is trying to put a bill forward for them to vote to make Pam Bondi release the Epstein files. So it's going to do one of two things. It's going to get the files released, or you're going to have to watch every fucking Republican vote against it. And you want to think the MAGA party is going to be fractured after that? Make them vote against releasing it. Make them vote. Make them vote. I love that. I love that. Make them vote. Either pass it or make every single Republican vote not to release it. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Just go look it up. His name is Ro Khanna, Khanna. Ro Khanna. He's trying to get Mike Johnson to call it up for a vote. I wonder why why Mike Johnson's not calling it up for a vote. Why are they having to convince him to bring it up for a vote? If you voted for Donald Trump, you're going to hit the guest request. If you're going to stay in the comment section just spouting nonsense, you're going to get muted. We're here for conversations, not for you to come in and be keyboard warriors and just be like, oh, Democrats, dorks. Ray Harvey, come up and talk. I can address why. The Dems didn't release it, but you don't have, you got a request up. I'm going to mute you because you don't have your request on. You're not going to be a coward. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. There's a little pink and blue person at the bottom of your screen next to the comment section. That's a pink and blue person that says guests or multi-guest. Hit that button. Democrats have an attitude problem. Nope. We're holding you accountable for your shitty ass vote. We're holding you accountable for putting a PDF file into office. And now he's covering up for it. You put some water in the fridge. Okay. I invited sports cards up, so we ain't got an attitude. We're holding you accountable for your shitty ass vote. We told you. Everyone knows. Anyone who does a modicum of research knows that just go Google Katie Johnson versus Trump and Epstein case. Just go Google that one case and come back and we'll talk. Go Google Katie Johnson. And come back and we'll talk. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. And Google it. Google it. Google's free. I invited James up. Yep, good job muting him, Mike, because they can't just ignore me and ignore that we're trying to have conversation just to sit in the comment sections like the cowards they are. Hit the guest request and come up if you voted for Trump. I'm not giving them the answer. I know why the Dems didn't release it, but I'm not giving them the answer until they come up and talk to me. I'm not going to give them the answer in the chat. If you voted for Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Or put me in the comments and I'll invite you up. If you don't know how to use TikTok and know how to hit the guest request, which I don't know who, but come on up. It's your man. Stand by your man. Come on, Mara. Come on. Well, the Dems didn't release it because it doesn't exist. Oh, but Trump said Obama. Obama and crooked Hillary wrote the Epstein list. So does it exist? Or does it not exist? Or did Obama write it? Or is Pam Bondi lying? Y'all can't have it four ways. Yeah. Right. Right. Obama wrote the list that doesn't exist. After Pam Bondi and Kash Patel already came out and said it doesn't exist. The next day, Trump says Obama wrote it. So does it exist or does it not exist? Can't have it both ways, guys. Come on up. Let's chat. Willy Wonka Quattro, go ahead and mute them. I've invited them up. They come here every single day. If you're going to say that there's no list and there's no clients, then you got to let Maxwell out of prison. Andrea, want me to tell you, you're one smart girl. You're not just going to sit in my comment section and just be keyboard abusers and not come up and have conversations. MAGA is coping hard. Not easily, but I was on a different live. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Becky. Over there on YouTube, if you want to call in, if you voted for Trump and you want to call in, you can hit the call-in number. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. However, you guys do realize that there was an exhibit in Ghislaine Maxwell's case. I think it was exhibit 52 or 56. I can't remember. That was her little black book of clients. That's under seal by court order. So even though Trump says, and Bondi says, and Patel says there ain't no list, it's an exhibit on Ghislaine Maxwell's file. Her lawyer has So I guess it does exist, huh? We don't know who's going to resign. They're all talking. Ava said she hopes it's Trump. Girl. Trump did wish Maxwell well. He did. Oh, yeah. He's been seen with Epstein all over the place. Can't they see how unloyal Trump is? Yes. I think they do, but they think that they're somehow different. I think somehow they think they're different. Like he thinks they're special. It's just like Donald Trump today turning tail. Remember how he was like Zelensky and they were grilling him in the White House and they're like, we're not giving them any more money. And before the election, everyone's like, we want Trump because he's America first because we need to stop sending all this money to Ukraine, right? How many hundreds of times did we hear that bullshit? Okay. And now today, Donald Trump is sending more weapons to Ukraine and money. And you know, or it's weapon sales. But that equates to money. I mean, for in the economy. However, do you guys know why? Because he feels slighted by Putin because Putin isn't listening to him. Old Pootie Pants is not bowing to Donald Trump's will. So now he's mad that Putin is making him look bad. So now he's going to give Ukraine what they need because he was personally affected. Do I have anything else to talk about other than politics? No. This is a sitting president of the United States that is a PDF file who's essayed people and who said his daughter, he would be dating his daughter if it wasn't his daughter. Like, it's so obvious what a piece of crap he is. All right, my daughter said I do a political live. Fucking bonehead. Cheryl, thank you for the $1 for a dollar challenge. Love DT lies and turning him into a pretzel. I know. They do turn themselves into a pretzel. Okay, Cheryl is doing a $1 challenge for everyone watching right now to help support my live. Because contrary to belief, I do not get paid by the DNC. I do not get paid by George Soros. I am completely and totally crowdfunded. So if you want to help support my live, I am here every single day, 7 days a week from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern. And really would appreciate any support. My Cash App Venmo's on the yellow banner. They're both spelled the same way. He was considering pardoning her in his first term because he didn't want her to talk. Exactly. Trump's like, Putin better stop right now. And he's not listening. So now he says, I will have the Ukraine-Israel war. I will have the Ukraine-Russia war ended within 24 hours of me being libs grifts are so lovely. I'm not grifting. I said, if you want to donate, but since you're too much of a fucking coward to come up and talk to me, you're going to get muted from the comment section. Oops. Guess you're going to have to come up and talk to me. But if you want to send me any money for the grift, Cash App Venmo. Anyway, now he's saying, oh, I will have the Ukraine war ended within 24 hours of being president-elect. So this was back in November. Well, that ship has sailed, okay? Now he's like, okay, I will sanction you 100% tariffs if you don't come to an agreement in 50 days. Not 24 hours, 50 days. 50 days. Come on, man. And then if that doesn't come, he's probably going to give him another 50 days. Because he's a coward. His situationship ended with Putin? Oh, yeah, it definitely did. Linda, thank you for the $5, $1 for the dollar challenge, plus $4 for other people. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. Aww. Robin, thank you for the $2 for the $1 challenge. Ashley, thank you for the $1 for the dollar challenge. Thank you for giving the fascist maggots hell. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I really do appreciate the support. A situationship. Oh, right. What do we get a tariff? What do we get a tariff? What are we gonna what are we gonna tariff out of Russia? What the fuck do we get from Russia? I don't think we get no. I don't think we get anything in it either. My 11-year-old is smarter than MAGA, so what? I can't hear you at all. I know, but I can't hear you. Oh, oh, Smirnoff vodka.
Yeah. Yeah.
She said we probably just get alcohol from them. She's so funny. She's smart though. She's smarter than MAGA. Ooh, maybe this one will piss them off. They'll come in and talk to me. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. We were supposed to be the party of family values. Yeah. You're not. He cheated on his first wife with his second wife, with his third wife with a corn star, and he actually abused somebody. You are not the party of family values, my friend. The United States has received $27 billion in tariffs so far. Jay, who paid those tariffs? Jay, come up and talk to me. Who? Who paid the $27 billion in tariffs? Come on, Jay. Come on. Don't give him the answers. God. Comment section, you are not helping me any. I'm asking them so they'll come up and talk to me. If you guys answer them in the comment section, they won't come up and they don't come up. He's delivering on every promise. Libby, which ones? Come up and talk to me and be specific. Fucking A, man. Why won't they come up and talk? I thought they're so fucking proud of their vote. They're getting everything they voted for. He's doing such a great job. Then why won't you come up and talk? They're either scared, they either regret their vote, or they're ashamed of their vote, or they know there's absolutely no defense for what's happening. Keep the door shut because I can hear Chase. Or they know they're wrong. Exactly. Or they know they're wrong and they can't justify it. They don't have an excuse. Patrick, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, and I'd do it again.
Yeah, of course you would. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
45, Texas.
Okay, what did you want to say?
I don't like everything he's done, but if given a choice to vote again, I'd vote for him over Kamala anytime.
Why?
Because I feel Trump is better and has...
I need you to be more specific. You can't, I know you feel, you guys vote on your feelings. I get it. But
You're going to let me get out more than this,
no, you said I feel. You started with I feel. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. I feel.
Trump probably has better people around him, like RFK Jr., like Tulsi Gabbard, people that I agree with politically.
Are you talking about Tulsi Gabbard, who was on the terrorist watch list?
That's exactly who I'm talking about. I support people that have been prosecuted.
Oh, you're so dumb. Oh, that's so dumb. Oh, that's so dumb. That's so dumb. That is so dumb. It's dumb.
It's a beautiful day. Life is good.
It's dumb.
You need to relax.
No, I'm not going to relax. We have people sitting in concentration camps, and we have a PDF file that's it's in the White House. Okay, I'm not going to. No.
So you let it rule your day to day. It's all you.
This is my job, dude. This is my job. I do TikTok. I do political debates on TikTok for a job. Just like you show up at your job every day, I show up every day. I do this 7 days a week. I do it from 4 to 7 p.m., 7 days a week, and I've been doing it for 14 months straight. I've only missed 2 days of work. Have you missed any work? I bet I've worked more than you.
Well, TikTok is not work.
It is a job. I have to do research. I have to know every single bill. I have to read court cases. I have to know every single thing that's happening in the news so that I can talk about it. So just because I'm on here for 3 hours, I do hours of research off of the app, which I'm a paralegal, which is part of me. Part of research is being a paralegal. Paralegals put all the cases together. So I do my research. I get donations and people give me donations. They pay me to be here every day. So guess what? It's a job.
Not a good paying one, but okay.
It's paid me for 14 months straight.
If you're happy and you're meeting your needs for your lifestyle, then so be it.
Yeah, I lost my job last May. So I started doing political lives because I was doing them on other people's panels for free and, getting a gift here or there. And when I lost my job and I couldn't find a job right away because I have to work remotely because I have 2 special needs kids, I couldn't find a job. And so I started doing lives every day, and I have probably put in hundreds, if not thousands of job applications for a remote job. I can't find a job. And so I've been doing this straight for 14 months, and it has paid my bills every single month.
That's awesome.
I don't have to get government benefits. I don't have to get food stamps. I don't have to get welfare. I'm doing my hustle. Okay. And so if people want to donate to me for my knowledge, my education, and my entertainment, that's a job. So do you not give a shit about people being in concentration camps?
Where are these concentration camps?
Are you in a bathtub?
I'm at the beach. I'm in a hot tub.
Okay. Don't drop your phone.
What are these concentration camps you speak of?
The one called Alligator Alcatraz that's about 2.5, 3 hours from my house in Florida.
How is that a concentration camp?
What's the definition of a concentration camp?
Well, detention center.
I'm asking you what the definition of a concentration camp is. If you don't know, can you please just say, I don't know?
I think most people, when they think of concentration camps, they think of World War II.
That would be correct, other than we didn't have internment camps. We had Japanese internment camps way back in the day. But the actual definition from the dictionary, a concentration camp is simply a place where large numbers of people, especially political prisoners or members of a persecuted minorities, are deliberately imprisoned in a relatively small area with inadequate facilities. That's the definition. It doesn't mean extinction. It doesn't mean unaliving. It doesn't mean anything of the sort. It just means where large numbers of people, political prisoners or persecuted minorities, aka immigrants, are deliberately imprisoned in a relatively small area with inadequate facilities and without due process. They're just picked up and sent there. They haven't seen a judge. They haven't seen, no one has made them guilty of anything for them to be imprisoned. I just got bananas. Misinformation. Okay. Just going to hit an appeal. They're in their feelings. I was reading the definition. I was reading a definition from the dictionary of what it was. I hit appeal. I'll probably get. I mean, I was reading the definition off the dictionary, so I can't do. I don't think the misinformation is going to stay. I was reading the literal definition from the dictionary. It wasn't my thoughts. It wasn't my feelings. I was just reading the definition off of the screen. That damn dictionary's so woke. Damn dictionary. It's for a week. It better get overturned. That's a week. I'll go up on my 2.0 if I can, but man, it used to be like one day. A whole fucking week, man. Damn. What's happening? I'm trying to go to my inbox. What is happening?
Answer to this because we've had this conversation.
How come I can't back out? Okay, there we go. I'm submitting an appeal. You did hear wicked. I can't. It won't. Stop!
Oh, shut up.
It keeps saying. I feel really bad because we have a flood warning here and for misinformation. You did hear wicked. I put in a appeal. If they don't request my appeal, I'll go up on my backup account.
You were saying about the flood warning?
Oh, we have a flood watch in the Alligator Alcatraz area. We're under a storm warning right now. Rick C, thank you for the $3 for a $3 challenge. Okay. Damon, thank you for maybe I'll wait till I go back up on TikTok to say thank you. Because I don't know if they're over here on YouTube. Thank you, OJM. I know. My appeal was approved. Boop. They keep trying to get me taken down. They're not going to evacuate them out. Nope. And that specific area floods all the time, which is why I am extremely scared for those detainees. Hey. We're going back live. It is specifically known for flooding. Exactly. 50, 60 mile an hour winds, and they're intense. If those tents blow over, they're going into the water. One second, YouTube. All right, we're going live. We're going back live. Yeah, stuck in cages. Always cheerful. I am on your TikTok too. My cat always requests up. Okay, that's funny. All right, I'm going back live on YouTube. I won my appeal. My son was supposed to go with my mom to Vacation Bible School tonight. They like to go because they do crafts and all that. But it's looking ugly outside and we're under a warning, like a tropical depression warning, and I don't want to send him. because where the church sits, it's kind of low laying and we're under a flood warning. All right, we're back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I won my appeal, so we are back. We are back. I know. I was reading the definition from the dictionary. I don't know, Tina, about Oslo. I don't know. Yeah, probably. It's raining really bad here. We're under a severe storm warning and a tropical depression warning and a flash flood warning. Thank you, honey. And me too. I won my appeal. They were just, yeah, the guy in the hot tub. Yeah, I'm in Central Florida, so it's storming really hard right now. Me too. Maybe I should put on local news and keep an eye on the weather ticker at the bottom instead of. Yeah, it got me again, but I won my appeal. Because what they report me for is not what's happening, so that's why they keep losing. Because yeah, it's raining, it's pouring. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Yes, Rick. See, thank you. I was gonna wait till we came back on because I said it on YouTube and then realized probably not everybody was over on YouTube. So let me get us rocking and rolling, and then we'll do the challenge. Thank you so much, Rick. Yeah. Ava said it's raining, it's pouring, and MAGA people are fighting. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. Because it is raining and it is pouring. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's really loud. She is so smart. She really is. She said she got that from her mama. I know, Anastasia. It's crazy. Hold on, you're counting your stocks? Okay. The stock market is not a full indication of how the economy is doing. You do know that, right? Not everybody invests in the stock market. If all you care about is money, you're just a greedy SOB, so I don't really care. I don't give a shit about money. As long as I have enough to live on, I care more about human rights and people not being in concentration camps. Trump has done everything he said he was going to do. Teresa, request up and tell me what is he doing that he said he was going to do? Y'all got to be more specific. He has delivered what we voted for. Great. Can you come? Of course, it's all these people. Tell Vladimir hello. You guys have to be bots. None of you have your invites on. It's ridiculous. Hit the guest request and come up because I'm muting you. If you're not coming up or you can't be invited, I'm just going to mute you. Because you're just bots. You're just coming in saying nonsense. Trump is doing everything I voted for. How I know you're bots is because you're all saying the same thing. You're all saying, Trump, da, 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 da. Every one of you are saying the exact same thing. Trump is doing everything we voted for. Okay, you're in a Russian call center. Congratulations. Say hello to Vladimir. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you voted for Trump, hit the guest request and come up. Then come up and talk to me if you're not a bot. And every single one of them says, we're not a bot. And then they don't come up when they're requested. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come up. I've invited Brandy. I've invited everyone. Every single person that's in here, I've invited them and they won't come up, which is why I say they're bots. If they really felt that way and they really felt like Donald Trump was doing everything that they voted for, they would come up and be specific on what that was. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come up. Let's talk. There's over 500 people in here. I know there's Trump voters in here. Just want to fearmonger, so ridiculous. Parker Kate, call into the number right here and debate me. Go ahead. I'm right here. Well, I had a small banana for a minute, but I won my appeal, so I'm back. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come up. All the accounts are private. Koba, do you know what the definition is of a concentration camp? Come up here and talk about it. I literally still have it up on my screen. I'll read it to you. Come on, Koba. There we go. It's raining hard here, yeah. Koba, did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Okay, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
I am 53 years old.
Ah, same, so am I.
I voted in Ohio.
Okay. What do you know what the definition of a concentration camp is? If you don't, you can just say no.
Well, I will tell you that I have been, and I have visited those concentration camps.
Okay, and that's great. I understand that, but I want you to answer my question.
Listen, I understand what you're
No,
saying.
I want you to answer my question.
Don't compare.
I want you to answer my question.
Will you stop comparing?
Do you know what the definition of a concentration camp is? If you don't, I'll just say you don't know.
Okay, tell me.
I'm looking at it right here from the dictionary. A concentration camp is it's a noun, a place where large numbers of people, especially political prisoners or members of persecuted minorities, immigrants, are deliberately imprisoned in a relatively small area with inadequate facilities. That's it. It doesn't say anything about extinction. It doesn't say anything about unaliving. It doesn't say anything about anything, because all the concentration camps in Germany started as work camps or holding places till they could ship them out, and they didn't end up that way. Okay, so yeah, to Auschwitz in Poland. A concentration camp doesn't mean that they're automatically unalived, but they will be in Alligator Alcatraz if the swamp floods right now. Yes, and you can't say that word on TikTok. Say Yahtzee, say Schnazi, say whatever you want. I'm not comparing it. I'm saying it is. I didn't compare it. I didn't say they were gassing, exterminating, any of those words. The facility is a concentration camp. The facility is what it is. And they're surrounded by alligators and pythons. Okay? So right now, I am in Florida. We are under a tropical depression, flash flood warnings, and if you can hear the thunder, it's pouring rain and thundering and lightning and going nuts right now. Alligator Alley is under a flash flood warning. There's a tropical depression heading our way. Okay? If those tents blow over, where do you think the people in the tents go? You can unmute. You can unmute. I sent you an invitation to unmute. There you go.
Okay. Well, you'll have to forgive stuff that's on this. So
Okay.
I apologize for that.
No, that's okay. Fair enough.
So
I'm not ableist, so I can take that.
I understand what you're saying. I live in 2 different states. One of them is Georgia. I just went through the last hurricane that was extremely bad. I understand
Me
what you're
too.
saying.
I live in Florida.
But my biggest issue, and you can believe whatever you want to believe. You can have the opinion of whatever opinion you want to have.
I'm not going by my opinion. I'm going by the definition that the dictionary give us.
Okay, but when you are portraying those words,
A concentration camp is what it is, though. 1930s Germany. Hold on. 1930s Germany. They were just held in these camps, right? They had work camps and they had detention camps, detention facilities. It wasn't until 1940 till they started extinguishing them, correct?
correct.
Okay, so for right now, there's still concentration camps just because people haven't been unalived yet. It's still what they are.
So what do you consider prisons?
They have had due process. They went through a court system where a jury found them guilty or a judge found them guilty. They were sentenced and they were put in jail. These people are being kidnapped off the streets by masked men who don't identify themselves, won't tell them where they're going. They're not put in front of a judge. They're not able to give their side of the story. Due process is the difference.
Okay.
These people are just picked up off the street and sent to these camps. Their families don't know where they are. They have no access to legal representation. They're not letting our Congress people in there. They're not letting attorneys in there. They're not letting people in there to help them.
Has anybody ever said that? I'm asking. Has anybody ever went to these people? And this is kind of a 2-part question. One, would you expect? And I'm not saying I disagree or agree with what you're saying, but I'm rationalizing.
I'm not wrong, though. I'm not wrong.
Well, that's your opinion.
No, I'm not. It's not my opinion.
Let me
No,
speak.
but that's the difference. This is not my opinion. These are Congress people who show up and go in to inspect the facilities, and they're not allowed in. They've not seen judges. There's nothing. You can't rationalize inhumane treatment. And due process is in the Constitution, and their constitutional rights are being violated.
Okay, can I finish my question?
You can't rationalize inhumane treatment, though.
Can I finish my 2 questions?
Stop saying it's my feelings, because it's not.
Okay, all right. So, one, the first part of that is, how would you, if you were in this situation where this was going on and you had to do something that nobody else would do, how would you go about that? Would you take one person at a time off the street,
No.
put them in court?
Yes.
So
That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
Would you please?
No, I won't. No. One at a time. They're not going with warrants. They're snatching anyone with brown skin, okay? And asking, show me your fucking papers.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe it. That's what's happening.
So the process of this, sir, they've actually detained several U.S. citizens because they haven't ran them through your process. We've had several citizens that have actually been incarcerated for over a week.
Okay,
And sent back. This is exactly what they're doing. And you ask the question, how would somebody do it because you think he's doing it the right way? Well, first off, sir, I would do it by law.
Correct.
Our law right now has that process. Now, if you want to change the immigration system in this country, you do it by law.
We had that chance a year ago. It failed because of him. We had a chance to speed up, to take the system, to take the system from the 5, 7, 10, 15 years it takes now for people to become citizens of this country and move it to a year.
It was the James Lankford bipartisan border bill that they had bipartisan support on. And when Trump got wind that they were going to pass this bipartisan border bill, he told them not to pass it or he would primary anyone who voted for it, because he was not going to give Joe Biden a win during an election year, because he needed the border and the fear of the brown people to campaign on, because he had nothing else. That bill would have fixed 90% of the problems at the border, where they could have done it legally and fast. It was going to be under a year. They would be processed in under a year.
They're either going to be allowed to stay
or go.
Piece of chip or go.
Yep.
And so you know, sir, one of the problems is about 80%. Really, it's more than that. It's about 88% of people that go through the asylum process end up getting turned away after court. Okay? But when the court takes 3 to 4 to 5 to 7 years to get through, that was the biggest issue. That's what needs to be fixed.
And that's what that bill fixed. But he wouldn't let it pass. And Koba, real quick, he's been in office, and hasn't the border has been his number one thing he's talked about for what, 10 years now? The border. He has the House, the Senate, the presidency, and most of the Supreme Court. He could have anything passed through Congress that he wanted. He could get a border bill passed. He could have done it on January 20th. He could have gone in with a bill and said they could have passed that bipartisan legislator, and then he would have got the praise for it, right? Because it's still just sitting there doing nothing. And he could have passed it to where all asylum claims will be done within less than a year, more judges to process them at the border, more border patrol agents, all of those things we could have had. He could have had day one. We are 6 months in. Okay? He has done nothing legislatively. He's done nothing about the border other than round people up and kidnap them off the streets and send them to concentration camps. That's it. That's all they've done.
Okay, so let me get this straight. And this is what I'm hearing is, and let me go a little further back.
No, let's
This
not.
problem,
You got to speed it up, dude. You got to land your plane.
okay, this problem has been there for years. This
Yes,
legislation,
which is why it has to be fixed through Congress.
The Lankford bill was the most aggressive bill to be put forward to Congress on immigration in over 4 decades.
4 decades.
okay. So why has it taken 4 decades to do this?
Because nobody wants to fix the border.
Down the road, because
Why is it
Republicans, I'll tell you why, sir, because Republicans keep pushing it down the
Correct.
road for something to run on.
Yes.
Democrats have run this country for how long?
No.
Hold on, you're about to go way backwards on that, because when you take the House of Representatives or the Congress
Correct.
entirely, Republicans have had control of the Congress 3/4 of the time.
Yep. No matter who the president was, it's Republicans who refuse to pass anything. I think 26 or 20 out of the last 30 years has been Republican-controlled Congress.
It takes 2 sides for this country.
Nope. If one side will not allow anything to pass, or like Mike Johnson won't even put stuff up right now for a vote. Mike Johnson just simply won't put things up for a vote. And so they obstruct anything being done.
So how many bills has this Congress passed?
I can't tell you.
Would it surprise you to know that it's less than 5?
The big, beautiful bill.
Probably not.
The big, beautiful bill. The Trump tax. That's the only thing I can remember that's actually gotten passed.
That's all they've passed, sir. Now Republicans had control of the House during Biden's House and Senate the last 2 years, or the House. The
House,
last,
yeah.
The
last 2 years before this administration.
Here,
How many bills?
No, let him answer. Let him finish, please.
How many bills did that Congress put forth?
If you don't know, just say you don't know.
I don't. I was letting him finish. I didn't know if that's
42, sir. 42 bills in 2 years. Now, it's considered that Congress, and this one's going to actually beat that record. That
Yep.
Congress is showing the most ineffective Congress in U.S. history. And, sir, that goes all the way back when Congress only met once every 3 months.
Yep. They're not doing anything.
okay. Well, I appreciate you letting me come on here, but let me land my plane. You asked me to land my plane, so I'm gonna land my plane. I don't disagree with what y'all are saying. I understand, and I can get where you're coming from. I understand it. I get it. My main reason of coming up here was the official or the original words that I said. I don't like the terminology that you're using.
I don't care if you don't like it. That's what it is.
Well, you walk in front of somebody that has been, of course there's probably not too many people left, but some of those people that had been in those camps.
Then why are you sitting by allowing it to happen here?
Finish.
Then why are you letting it happen here? If you wondered what they were doing in 1930s Germany, if you weren't speaking, if you wonder what the hell, I'm 53. I need you to keep quiet. I don't allow men to speak over me. Stop it.
Well, I don't allow this.
Then leave. Then leave. Then leave. Then leave. But I'm not going to let you say, I'm trying to tell you that what you would have done in 1930s Germany is exactly the choice you're making right now. Right now, if you sit by and do absolutely nothing, while concentration camps are up and people are being asked to show their papers in the streets, miss me.
We have these little things, called the Fourth Amendment, the Fifth Amendment. Do you know what those are? Have you ever actually read them?
I'll invite you to unmute. One of my mods muted you. I didn't mute him just because he's vision impaired and he can't see the screen very well, so I was trying not to mute him. I sent you an invitation. Just click on it. If you can see it, click on OK or confirm or whatever, and you should be able to turn your mic back on. There you go. Did you hear Val's question?
No, I did not.
We have these little things called the Fourth Amendment, the Fifth Amendment. Do you know what they are?
Yes, I have read the Constitution.
What's the Fourth Amendment?
I'm not going to sit here and do this.
Sir, it's important because people sit up here and they come up here. I've read the Constitution. Do you believe in the Constitution?
I can read the Fourth Amendment to you if you'd like to refresh your memory.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrants shall issue but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized.
Okay. Now,
hold up. That was the Fifth Amendment.
Yep, and the Fifth Amendment is no person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless a presentation or indictment of a grand jury, except in cases arising in the land or naval forces or in the militia, when in actual service in time of war or public danger. Nor shall any person be subject for the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy of life or limb, nor shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself, nor be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor shall private property be taken for public use without just compensation.
Now, sir, the Fourth and the Fifth Amendment are getting trampled right now. Trampled.
they do every day. That's even by law.
No.
No?
Sir. It is not. You get your due process. If somebody makes something against you, you get your due process, and that is what's being trampled right now.
Just like Donald Trump when he was accused of essay, and when Donald Trump was accused of the January 6th, and when Donald Trump was indicted on the records, he had due process. He got to go to court and present his side, even though he lost. He still got his day in court, and that's what these people are not getting.
And sir, also, I want to make sure you understand something else too. Did you notice the part that said all persons?
Yeah, I understand that. Whether you're here legally or whether you're here,
It's not illegal.
I get that.
If you're a U.S. citizen or not.
Oh, no, I understand that. I understand that completely. But one of the biggest things in there, to me, is reasonable suspicion. So
Because they're brown?
Suspicion.
Because they're brown?
That's not reasonable suspicion.
okay, well, I honestly, I mean, I'm just telling you, I don't honestly.
That's racially profiling, man.
Racially profiling, which has been held up by 3 different Supreme Courts, by the way.
That's not reasonable suspicion. You have to be either committing in the process of committing a crime, about to commit a crime, or they think you did commit a crime. That's reasonable, articulable suspicion. Someone having brown skin or someone speaking Spanish is not a reasonable suspicion.
Okay.
They're taking people from they're taking people from their immigration hearings. They're snatching them from their immigration hearings when they're showing up to their court cases. They're not taking criminals.
Where's your proof of that? I mean,
Do you live under a rock, sir? And I'm not trying to be mean, and I don't know if it's just because you watch Fox News or OAN, or if your news source isn't showing you, but this has happened over and over and over and over. It's been on the news over and over and over where they're taking people from their court hearings. This is not new.
okay, well,
Why don't you Google it? You'll come a million different videos of them going into courthouses, sitting. They've sat in the lobby area of the courthouse waiting for them to come out of their court hearings.
Well, I'm just letting I have not seen that, and the question of whether I live under a rock or not.
It could be your news source. It could be your news source that's just not telling you what's actually happening.
That's just disingenuous. There's no way anybody in this country right now doesn't know that's going on. I mean, that's absolute. You would have to have your head so buried in the sand.
Hold on a second. I have listened to you. I have taken your words. I have agreed and disagreed with you. So do not tell me that I'm disingenuous.
You're absolutely disingenuous.
If you don't know, I'm being for real though. Everyone knows this is happening. Where do you get your news? Where do you get your news from?
I don't watch news.
How do you hear what's going on in the world, or what's happening with the migrants? What's happening with these concentration camps? How do you get your information on what's happening?
I'm listening to you right now. That's my source. I listen to you guys on what you say. I do not. I'll just, as I stated before, I am 90% visually impaired. I have
Your ears work, right?
Yeah, they do. But I don't listen. I don't watch. But I'll just explain. For me to get on an 85-inch TV, I have to have my face about 2 inches from the TV.
You don't have to be watching.
Okay, you're not listening to.
You can listen to the newscast.
You're not listening to what I'm saying. Let me finish. for me to be able to even find a program on TV, it takes me about 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, boo-hoo. Then take 15 minutes to be engaged and informed.
Did you just say boo-hoo?
Yes. It's an excuse. No, it's an excuse. It's an excuse to not be informed.
Sir, you came up on a political live to state your opinion that you know nothing about.
No,
You get the problem
I
right.
did not. I stated originally what I was not anything about what Trump's doing, not anything about. I originally came up here, and I'm going to be very clear.
He was mad that I used the word concentration camp. That's what it is. Right.
Because of the terminology.
The concentration camp?
Yes.
No,
What do you call alligator Alcatraz?
that she was comparing it to.
Correct. Well,
That's because that's exactly what it is. Any comparisons between 1930s Germany
exactly.
and what is happening in alligator Alcatraz today are not just similar, they're almost identical.
And I would offer to you guys to implore you guys to go visit.
Oh, I'm so bored of you. Are you? Oh, dude, we've explained. I've explained it to you so many times. I can't.
The guy that's visually impaired is going to tell me where I've been in my lifetime, sir. I've studied 1930s Germany my entire life. This is what's happening in this country right now is so identical to that. I don't even know what to tell you.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm done. That's it. I'm done. It's like. We can explain it. I can do it all over again. I can spend another half hour, but I can't understand it for you. And that's what it is, Dana. They can't face it. They know it's true. They can't face it that it's doing the same thing because he knows how horrible it was. We all know how horrible it was. That's why they cannot face it. They're in denial because they know it's fucked up. All right, real quick, let me say some thank yous. I know. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I am only looking for Trump voters and Trump voters only for about 45 more minutes. Rick C., thank you for the $3 for a $3 challenge. If you guys want to take part of Rick's $3 challenge, he's challenging everybody to send $3 to my Cash App or Venmo. It's on the little yellow banner over here. Damon, thank you for the $10 for a $10 challenge. Keep setting MAGA straight. Thank you. So if you want to take part in the $3 challenge or the $10 challenge to help support my life, I'd really appreciate it. One moment. Childless Dog Mom, thank you for the $50 Venmo on behalf of Patrick, the guy who was here earlier, because he doesn't think this is a real job. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys' support for my non-job.
Oh, the guy I came up with in our live.
Yeah, I got a banana for, but I won it very quickly. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. If you voted for Donald Trump, come on up. All right.
Yo,
That guy, did you vote for Trump?
sure did.
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
25, Iowa.
25, Iowa. Okay. What did you want to say?
Like your background's pretty misleading. You know, we're getting all these illegal immigrants out of here, send them back home.
Sir, first off, not illegal. Second off, not legally.
Right.
And third, he's nowhere close to the number he promised.
Yeah,
Nope.
I know. We got to do better on that. That's why we just gave ICE the biggest budget they've ever had.
Just tell me you're racist without telling me you're racist and get it over with quicker.
It's not racist.
Sir,
Yes,
again,
it is.
Like I said, three
It's
problems.
an 80-20 issue. It's an 80-20 issue.
What?
80-20 issue. What are
If you come into America illegally, you got to
Okay.
go. You're subject to deportation.
Sir, no, sir, stop. says much differently. And the law is what we go by.
If you enter the country illegally, are you subject to
Sir, there is no, sir, hold on.
If you're seeking asylum, no.
Sir, stop. If you enter the country under Title 8, Section 1325, you have committed no more than a speeding ticket violation. So you know. Not only that, sir, the minute you say that once you do that, you say you want to claim asylum, that law becomes null and void. And then you fall under 1182. Sir,
We're not talking about asylum.
1158.
What you don't understand is this is a country of laws. And by those laws, people are not illegal.
Nobody's talking about asylum seekers. I'm talking about the people that came.
That's who they're picking up, though.
They're picking up.
Here, just answer
They
this.
deported were asylum seekers.
Answer this damning question. If you enter this country illegally, are you subject to deportation?
Yes, right now.
So when we go to deport them, why do you get all?
We're not doing deportations, though. This isn't
We're doing
deportation.
Deportations legally.
Deportation is a legal process. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Then take it up with the Supreme Court.
Excuse me. They did. They already said they have to go through due process. They already ruled. Your guy lost, by the way. Deportation is a legal process, okay? Where they have due process, they go before a judge. The judge determines that they have a removal order, and then they're then deported. What they're doing is kidnapping people off the streets, throwing them in concentration camps without due process, without being able to prove that they're here legally or whatever. That is not due process, and that is not deportation. That is kidnapping.
Yeah, who's getting deported with legal status? You said they're getting deported improperly. If they can't prove their legal status,
They can't.
People.
Dude,
They won.
Albrego Garcia and all the people in El Salvador.
He's here illegally. What a bad example.
No, he's not.
Legal
He
status
does
here,
not
sir.
have citizenship.
Nope.
He had legal status.
He had temporary legal status by the Trump administration. He had a work permit. He was part of a union. He was working here legally. He checked in with ICE every single year when he was supposed to turn.
No,
That's not false.
Well, let me tell you.
No,
You're
no.
gonna tell the chat.
no, you're not going to spread
You're
misinformation.
gonna say you're gonna try.
You're not going to spread misinformation. I told you what the court documents show. I don't care what your fifis feel. I told you what the court documents showed.
You're not telling the whole story.
I am telling the whole story.
No, you aren't, and you don't want the chat to hear.
I don't want you to spread misinformation. Did you read the 137 pages of his court file?
Every single one, every word.
Bullshit.
5 times.
What's
5 times.
okay, sir? What does it cover under page 6 when it comes to his legal status in the U.S.?
Yeah, under page 6, it specifically says that he needs to be deported.
Nope.
There is no page.
You're a
6.
liar. Get the fuck
Lying
out of here.
shit.
Fuck off. They're just racist. That's it. Xenophobic and racist. That's all it is. They don't care about the law. They don't care about Constitution. They don't care anything. As long as they're king, the PDF file that's sitting in the White House, that's all they care about. It's disgusting. Fucking racist. That's all. They're just racist. That's it. I'm not calling you Elon Musk. What other name can I call you? Hello? I don't even know what that was. I don't trust the next guest. The profile pictures. Mm-mm. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. That was weird. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. B262, I don't want to talk to you. I don't trust your profile picture. I don't trust. I just have a bad feeling, like the guy who comes up and tells me repeatedly to unalive myself and he's going to do things to me and all that. It's given that vibe. My gut's not usually wrong. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Did you hear Pam Bondi fired the top ethics official in the Department of Justice?
Yeah, because she didn't. Because imagine they're just looking for a scapegoat.
Yep.
She's trying to find a scapegoat before they find her.
Correct. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Trump supporters and Trump supporters only are allowed to come up before 6 p.m. At 6 p.m., I'll bring up anybody. So right now, Trump voters, you have the box. You have the floor. Hit the guest request. Come up and talk. Like, I can keep explaining these things to people. Like the last guy, I'm like, we can keep explaining things. Not the last guy, but the one before that. Like, I can keep explaining it to you why it is a concentration camp, but I can't make you see it. So, on my 1930s Germany, they were like labor camps and all of that kind of stuff. They didn't start unaliving them till the 40s. So I'm correct when I say 1930s Germany. And he's like, you can't compare. Yes, it's a direct comparison. And then I read them the definition from the dictionary. And they're like, no, they don't want to see it because they know it's fucked up, man. They know it's wrong. Mitria, be nice. And they didn't start with the Jewish people either. That's correct. I don't want to say it out loud. Same aunt. Oh, my word. 80% rain tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Oh, my Lord. This tropical thing coming by is going to be dropping rain all week. That's why we're under flash flood warnings. And in the Everglades, where alligator Alcatraz is under a flash flood warning. Just like we told you was going to happen during hurricane season in fucking Florida. Oh, I can't wait for the Nuremberg style trials. These people are going to pay for what they've done. Is there another name I can call you other than Elon Musk? What is wrong with this person? I hope they live to see it too. Anybody that's running for office, anyone that's running for office on the Democrat side needs to be asked before we vote for them if they're willing, after the 2028 election, to hold every single one of these personally, legally responsible. I'm talking imprison, prosecute every single one of these people. If they're not willing to do that, then they probably don't deserve our vote. Don't come in there and be like, we don't want to make it political. Oh, we don't want to, make it political. We want to, we don't want to play partisan signs. No, fucking every one of them. Everyone. Or will you prosecute? Or are you just going to let them get away with it? No. We need serious people that are going to hold these people accountable. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. We are currently prosecuting the Democrats. What are you talking about? Can any one of you come up here and tell? I mean, you're all just saying Trump has delivered every time. He's doing everything he promised. We're currently prosecuting Democrats. What the fuck are they talking about?
Easy stuff. I mean, yeah, I want to know what they're talking about too. 'Cause
I've invited them all up, but they won't come up. I don't care how many Democrats are on that list. I don't care if my fucking father was on that list. Put his ass in jail too. We're not trying to protect anybody. It's you guys. It's you who are doing pretzel twists for Donald Trump.
And that's about to come to real life for y'all because this vote that's coming to the floor, that's going to show you.
Oh, I can't wait it. I can't wait.
Yeah.
They're either going to have to vote to have the Epstein files released, or they're going to have to vote no, and all of MAGA is going to lose their shit
Yeah,
when all the
let's see who
Republicans
votes
vote against it.
yes. Let's see who votes yes and no.
Exactly. We don't want anyone protected. We don't want anyone who's part of the P3DO group. And I don't care if it's Barack Obama. It's not, but I don't care if it's Bill Clinton. I don't care if it's Harry Houdini. I don't care if it's Jesus Christ himself. I don't care. Prosecute them all. See, it's easy. Why can't you guys do that? Why can't you guys do that? Why can't you do that? Like the Democrats are doing that. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. We don't worship our politicians. We hire them to do a job for us. They are public servants. They are supposed to work for us. We're not supposed to idolize them. We're not supposed to worship them. We're not supposed to have like they're above the law. They're there to do a job for us. They're there to represent the people, and that means all people. I know Johnny's asking me from my stream, but I can't come over there when I have somebody else in the box. I can't come over right now. It's not a fucking football team. My team won, your team lost. This is people's lives. These are human beings. I don't care if you want to call them illegal, undocumented. Before anything else, they're human beings. That's the starting point. They're humans. I've only seen one story but it's from the Daily Mail, so you have to take it for what it's worth. That Ghislaine Maxwell wants to talk to Congress.
Actually, that's in Newsweek too.
Oh, it is in Newsweek? Okay, because when I saw it, it was just in the Daily Mail.
Yeah, I'll clarify this a little bit. It's not coming from Elaine Maxwell directly, so people know.
Okay.
It's coming through people. It is coming through people that are close to her and close to her case. It's coming from them that she is interested. So it's a two-party story right now, but it is being reported by the Daily Mail and Newsweek so far.
Okay.
Several outlets have actually now reported it, but it is coming that she would be interested in talking to Congress. So that's and there's some other stories that are going along with that. Something about a list being released to somewhere in Great Britain, but I haven't been able to confirm that. But her saying that from her people that work on her case and sources that are from her sources are saying that, but it's not from her directly yet.
And I do know that in her case, the little black book of clients was an exhibit, but it's been sealed under protection by the court. So even if Pam Bondi says there's not a list, there's always the little black book from Ghislaine Maxwell's court case.
Well, the list probably came from the black book.
Exactly. So there's obviously more than one copy, so it'll come out. Tony, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
Okay, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 61 and I'm from Connecticut.
Okay. What did you want to say?
And I don't think you'll ever see that list. At least while Donald Trump is president.
Why?
Because he's probably on it and he's not going to let that out.
And you're okay with that?
Well, you know, he is the president of the United States. We can't have that kind of bad publicity.
Publicity when it's children?
What are you hearing yourself right
Children?
Yes, I am, sir. Yes, I am. Why?
Children?
What?
Young
now?
girls?
That's children you're talking about.
Listen. When the list comes out, we'll see.
Oh.
But right now, I don't think we'll ever see it.
Nope.
Are you kidding me, sir? This is a list of children that we're talking about and clients. You've got to be kidding me right now.
So you're disgusting.
Even Ava said you're disgusting.
Yes, sir. In this country, by our Constitution, no one, and let me repeat this one more time, no one is over the law.
Our Constitution mandates that we should impeach a president for unbecoming conduct, intimidation, misuse of assets, perjury of oath, abuse of authority, bribery, failure to supervise, dereliction of duty. Trump seems to have done them all, literally. Don't tell me. Well, he's the president. We don't want that kind of publicity.
Well, that was disgusting.
Ava's like, well, that was disgusting.
Spoken like a true three things.
Yes. He was a P3DO sympathizer. That was a first. That's fucking gross. He probably needs to have his hard drive checked. Yikes. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. That was gross. Fuck, man. There's some people that no matter what he does, we said they would still stand by him. There we go. There we go. It's a cult. Yeah,
That's just cult behavior.
that is cult behavior. You're correct.
Right off the book.
Yeah, right out the book. Yep. My 11-year-old smarter than MAGA. She gets it. She's like, wow, that's straight out of the book.
Cultism.
Cult activity. That's the word you used.
Mm,
Oh my God. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Jesus Christ. I feel like I need a fucking bath.
Matter of fact, that's what I was just about to say. I'm about to go do that very thing. It was nasty. That was so bad.
Oh, we just don't want that kind of publicity. What? Jesus H. Ava's smarter than half your chat. That's true. I think I need a shot of penicillin with it. Lord have mercy. That was vile. Anyway, if you voted for Trump, hit the guest request. Oh, thank you. Somebody said he's on the list.
For sure.
Ava is incredibly smart. She said earlier, she's like, I get it from my mom. Val starts at 6 p.m. Eastern, which is the start of my friendly time. So, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Maybe just a hair late today, but not too much.
Yeah.
But I am going to drop and get ready for that because I've got other things after it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Deal. But thank you all very much.
Thank you.
We'll see y'all later.
All right. Thank you. If you voted for Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. I am looking for Trump voters and Trump voters only for about 25 more minutes, and then I'll bring up Harris voters, and we'll keep going. But if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and let's chat. There's almost 1,000 people in here, so you can't tell me there's no Trump voters in here. So it's time to request on up. Trump haters, if you're calling me a Trump hater, absolutely, and so should you. We don't like handle PDF files very well. If you voted for Donald Trump, all Trump has to do is release the Epstein files. If he's not on them, he could completely exonerate himself, couldn't he? By just releasing them. But he's not. Come on, Lisa. Oh, I hate him with every fiber of my being. Like, he's the only person I hate. DeSantis is right below him, but he's right. He's number one, man. I was taught, you okay? I was taught never to hate, but I hate him. Hate, loathe entirely. I'll say it like the Grinch. Hold on. Hate, double hate, loathe entirely. You okay? Okay. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. You like my Grinch impersonation? It's not that great, but I thought it was pretty good. My oldest daughter, Sabrina, can do it perfect. I mean, perfect. What? Want a Y burger and Y fries? The fuck is that? Why don't you request up, pansy? I'll call you a wambulance and French fries. You don't even have that. You don't even know how to say it right. That's how inept you are. Can't even get the fucking insult right. That tracks. It's MAGA. If you voted for Donald Trump and you want to support my live, you can send a donation to my Cash App or Venmo. I have my live gift goal. I got my subscriptions on. It costs you less than a cup of coffee to subscribe to your favorite left creator for the entire month. And it helps support my live. Thank you. If you voted for Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's go. Right? Can't even roast me properly, right? Do better. What is he delivering, DN? How about you come up and be more specific? He's delivering everything. Way to be generic. Like, God, your argument is so fucking compelling. He's doing everything. Susu Connor, thank you for sending 10 subscriptions. Oh, thank you. W's in the chat if you get a subscription. Say W's in the chat for Susu O'Connor. That was so nice. Thank you so much. And MAGA, if you happen to get one, but you're welcome. That was so kind of you. Thank you so much. Did you see me stuff in the body stone and canal? No, I did not. I have to verify that story before I speak it out loud. Your face is priceless. Oh, I can control my tongue. I can't control my face. My face gives me away every time. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. It is definitely a gift and a curse. That is true. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Yeah, my mouth won't say it for sure, but my face will. I don't know, Tanya. Oh, that's why I have a very difficult time being around my MAGA family. Because my face, even I can control my tongue, but my face, when they're talking, they're like, I can't hold my face. My face gives it all away. All right, Kathy, I hope you feel better. Gary, hit the guest request. Come on up. My whole family is MAGA too. Except the two adult kids that I raised to adulthood. They're liberal Democrats, so. Because I raised them right. But my dad, he gets the bombastic side eye. My dad believes every conspiracy theory out there. He believes every Facebook meme. Is Ava MAGA? No, but they can't vote. My two young kids are only 11. That's why I didn't include them, because they don't vote. But I guarantee you they would never vote for fuckface. I would never vote. They would never. No. Oh, I had a missed call. If somebody from YouTube called over, could you recall back again? I think my ringer must have been down because I didn't get a call. I'm very sorry, but if you want to call back, I'll answer this time. My parents took ivermectin. My brother took ivermectin. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's so cute. I haven't seen that one. Harley, request up. Harley, hit the guest request. Democrats are what? We just hurl insults? I mean, my mom and dad are gone, especially my dad. Gone. My mom is just hopeful that she's just excited that Donald Trump is helping speed up the return of Christ. That's why she's like, yeah, burn it all down. Which is psychotic, but they're Christian nationalists. What do you expect? If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Yeah, I don't see anything about claimant bodies either. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Why are Christians so mean? Because they're not real Christians. They don't follow Christ's actual teachings. They just use the Bible as a cover for their bigotry, their hatred, and their racism. I said what I said. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. I'm not triggered. I'm just telling the truth. I was raised evangelical. I know exactly how these people are. I was raised in a high demand cult. I lived it. So I'm just telling you the truth. Oh yeah, MAGA's the Confederates for sure. They lost last time. They're going to lose again this time. Still carrying a flag around from a defeated flag. Shit, people in my city still have Confederate trucks running around. They're jacked up 90-year-old trucks. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. They're in here. You see them commenting. We're inviting them up. Will not come up. So either they're bots. They're especially like this is like 4 today. Donald Trump is doing everything we voted for. They're bots. They're bots. They're in Russia. And Vladimir is saying, cracking that whip. Those call centers are open and active because we got all of these bots in here like, Donald Trump is doing everything we asked for. Everything we voted for. And you invite them up and they'll never come up. Bots. Or unserious people. If you voted for Donald Trump, request on up. If you voted for Donald Trump, request on up. If you voted for Donald Trump, oh Lord help you, dude. Request if you voted for Donald Trump. Welcome back, Nisi. Hey, we have fun here too. That's what people give me. I entertain as well as educate. I'm here for your entertainment. Don't applause, just throw money. No, I'm just kidding. Cash up, Venmo. Oh, I crack myself up sometimes. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I didn't take a nap today. I usually take a nap. You got to be on the street corner first? No, I can just panhandle from here. I get accused of it every day anyway. I get accused of grifting, panhandling, begging. I've never asked for money on here ever in my life. Ever. I say if you want to donate to support me, you can. That's it. Not everybody's able to. Not everybody's in the financial position to. Not everybody wants to. I've been in that position many times in my life where I would love to have donated to something or a cause or to someone who needed assistance, but I just didn't have it. So I don't expect anything from anybody. I'm humbly grateful for any donations that I get. Giselle, thank you for the $20 super sticker on YouTube. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. That's Canadian $20. I'm not sure what that is in American money, but I don't care. I'm very grateful. Thank you so much, Giselle. Oh, that was so nice because YouTube can do super chats, super stickers, so they can donate to me on YouTube as well. That was really nice of you, Giselle. Thank you. Yeah. Pam Bondi on Friday said that the Epstein list didn't exist. The next day, Trump says it was Obama and Clinton and Comey and Brennan and the Biden administration that wrote the phony list. Which one is it? It can't be both. They don't even know what they're doing within there. Thank you so much, Giselle. I really do appreciate your support. That's so kind. I'm so appreciative. Thank you. She's Florida's joke. Oh, yeah. They can't keep their lives straight because they're not talking to each other. Tucker talking points. Okay. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Anyway, Mitria, are you here? I got to run Tinkle. Sandy, thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. Well, I know that Pam Bondi got rid of the top ethics official at the DOJ today. She doesn't want anybody to hold her accountable. But Pam Bondi is being investigated by the ethics committee in Florida. The Florida bar is investigating her. Exactly, Aunt. If it was just Democrats on that list, he would have released it already. Mitria, if you could just do a quick commercial, I got to run to the potty real quick. Are you there?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Sorry, I got you. Hey, everybody. There's over 750 people in here. Let's make sure that we continue hitting that screen and sharing out the live. Let's try to get, if we can, let's try to get her up to 300. We'll say before the end of the live at this point. Thank you guys for the gifts, and hi, everybody. Also, make sure to do your daily heart me's, and after your heart me's, go back in and collect all your points for leaving comments and gifting and all that fun stuff. Make sure that you do that. We are looking to still, looks like her last gift goal was achieved, so we're good there. We are still trying to get her subscriptions back up. So if anybody is willing to subscribe or willing to send them out, you can do either one of those. That would be excellent. If you would like to go ahead and contribute a little more directly, go ahead and go to her C app or her V app. You know what I'm talking about. And on that yellow banner, it's the same for both. You can contribute to her that way. Thank you for gifting me. I really appreciate you guys. That does actually help both Diava and me as well. So we definitely appreciate you all. And, you know, she does this every day. It's always, my time is different. No, our times are the same. She goes live every day at 4 p.m. Eastern. She does friendlies at 6 p.m. So we're about to get into friendly time here. So thank you all for being here. We appreciate you all flying Shay Diava. Your exits are in the back and on the wings.
Okay, I just caught the tail end of that coming in. That was funny. Oh, who
Did you
subscribed?
like that?
Holly, thank you for subscribing. I just got it. Okay. Thank you, Giselle. I so much appreciate that. She said over on YouTube, she said, I know how freaking hard you work so that we get the facts. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that because I really do.
Absolutely, you do. You're very informed. That's why we love coming here.
Thank you. Like people just assume that it's like, oh, you're not, this isn't a real job. You're only on here 3 hours a day. I'm like, yeah, but I have to know every single news story. I have to know what bills are passed. I have to read the bills so I can talk about them. And I'm like, it's not that easy. I can't just bury my head in the sand and just disappear for a day because I don't want to deal with life. I still have to be like engaged whether I want to or not.
While fighting hurricanes, no less.
While fighting tropical depressions, hurricanes, and raising 2 special needs kids. Yeah.
And a dog that wants all.
And a dog that wants all my cheese. Mia, did you vote for Trump? I'm guessing that was a accidental hit.
That might have been a no.
If you voted for Donald Trump, I got 7 more minutes. 7 more minutes. And then I'm bringing up friendlies. Alicia, thank you for the $3 Cash App. No corner today. It's raining. Thanks for all you do. Thank you. Yeah, I can't go out and stand. I can't go out and stand on the side of the road and panhandle today because it's raining. Actually, it's like flash flood warnings, tropical depression. Yeah, Florida's getting hit today. And Alcatraz has a flash flood warning. Because let's just be as inhumane as possible by building a concentration camp in a swamp. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on, YOY. Why don't you request up? You have your invites off. Ricky Tiki Tabby! Hey! I love you, my friend. I love Ricky Tiki Tabby. He's the funniest fucking content creator. I love him. He hates Trump as much as I do. And his content is great. I love him. If you voted for Trump, you got 6 more minutes, and I'm bringing up friendlies. 6 more minutes, Trumpers. Get up here. Yeah, Ricky Tiki Tabby is an absolute. Gotta follow him right there. I would go down to Alligator. I would go down to Alligator Alcatraz, but I don't want to take my kids with me. I don't want it to be like it's a tourist attraction. Right? If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Your friend's son is working there? Come on up if you voted for Trump. I wouldn't. Oh my God, you're not entitled to all the cheese. Oh my God. Okay, stop. Holy mess. I'm like, I can't give it to him. I can't even string another one off before he's a typical man, right? Wants it all. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's go. Damn, he wants that cheese so bad. Right? Not 2 seconds from now. Right now. Demetria, I'll be right back. Can you just ask for Trump supporters to come up? I'll be right back.
I got you. All right, if you are a Trump supporter, please request that if you don't agree with the background. If you think Trump is delivering on anything that he's promised. My assumption is no one's going to request that, because then if you can prove it, you just have a whole lot of thoughts and feelings.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
How old are you? It's okay. How old are you, Privilege?
Oh,
Did you
white
not need to request that?
white privilege?
Yeah, that's why I didn't say the whole name.
Ew. If that's little white privilege, oh, he's a disgusting person.
Well, when you came back, you scared him away, so I think that's good.
Electric Alshar, thank you for the $20 since you can't go out and panhandle, LOL. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Electric Alshar. White privilege, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
Yeah, Michigan.
How old?
40.
What do you want to say?
Well, I guess I should have voted for Harris.
No shit.
I mean, I could have had cheap slave labor, basically.
That's exactly how I knew that was going to go. I have his other account blocked. No,
I mean, we could have.
Yeah. Bye. Fucking gross.
Wow.
Blocked. Instant block. Gross.
Supported.
Deported. Some people are just so gross. I agree, Jennifer. They are just so fucking foul. Just foul. Motherless behavior.
I think you're required to be like that if you take a vow to MAGA.
So gross. God, they're so gross. Anyway, anybody can request up now. They probably
Well, since I'm already up here,
Yeah, you go first.
I just wanted to say, to be honest, that blind guy, I don't know how. It's difficult to say whether or not he was lying. But something I will tell you, after my stroke and my left side peripheral blindness, I was able to get a document reader. So I don't have to read my own documents online. I'm able to just have a program read whatever's on that web page to me, just in case I miss something while trying to scan it. So if he's 90% involved, or he's got 90% blindness or vision impairment, he definitely has access to things like that. He honestly should have. I mean, I didn't believe that.
Well, if he had to be inches within it on an 85-inch TV screen to be able to watch the news, how's he on TikTok?
Girl, I was wondering the same thing.
I mean, I'm just saying. I was trying not to be ableist, but I was like, it doesn't exactly track.
It's difficult to me when they want to do that, because it's like and then the other thing I wanted to say to him, and obviously this is no offense to you, but if TikTok is his news source, he's doing it wrong.
Well, no shit.
Like,
he didn't know any of this. Like, he didn't know anything. He looked like he's just hearing it for the first time.
Right.
I'm like, do you live under a rock? And he got real offended.
He was mad about that, wasn't he?
I have
That's why I had originally requested up when he was up here, because I was like, no, if I'm getting readers accessible to me, and all I have is I mean, if you think of somebody's peripheral sight from straight on all the way to their side, it can almost go to 90 degrees sometimes. My left side, my peripheral extension is like 20 degrees. So, and then because of that peripheral issue, I misread a lot of things. So when I was able to get a reader, just that quick from that, and learn how to use it, like, there's no way he doesn't have something like that. So he can sit down and listen to his news without having to see it. He'd be just
in that way, you'll know when it is. But it's a unique opportunity to be able to see from the medical side and the law side of ways. Hopefully, they'll break it down and be able to help us protect ourselves and our kids.
Okay.
So anyway, hopefully we'll see everybody there. I think it's pretty cool that they're doing this.
No, that'd be cool. I'll probably listen in.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to take, typically on Monday and Wednesdays at 8 p.m. is when they do their, the most of the doctor stuff, going through everything, and they'll take guests. But, tonight's a little different because, we want to get as many experts up there as we possibly can.
Sure. No, I just, like I said,
You can ask
when it's,
questions.
yeah, I would say when it's not my lane, I just like to listen and learn. You know what I mean?
Yes. I'm so thankful they're doing this for all of us.
I think that's
all right,
fantastic.
Yes. I mean, because think about that, Diavatalks. You're like, we're not always privy to these kind of conversations. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so for them bringing it to the forefront and letting us know, I truly appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And so here we go. This is called MAGA. Listen up, you jerks. The final exam is truth. A graduation speech for the soul you tried to skip. Congratulations. You've enrolled in the hardest course of your life. Accountability 101. Spoiler alert, this ain't a pass-fail. This ain't I didn't know. This is face what you did, name what you broke, and look in the eyes of the people that you harmed. Because before you walk that stage into a future you claim you want, you're going to have to look back. Not just glance, not just squint. Look, dead on. And what you voted for, what you enabled, what you let happen while telling yourself you were just doing what you believed. Here's your curriculum. Unit 1, cruelty is not policy. You voted to strip food from children, but blaming their parents. You cheered for hospitals closing while calling it fiscal responsibility. You smiled while transgender children cried, while migrants slept on concrete, swept away in cages, while books were banned and trees erased. That's not courage. That is complicity. Unit 2, facing the people you hurt. You don't get to move on until you move through the pain you helped create. You want peace? Start showing up. To the schools you defunded, to the communities you criminalized, to the families you scapegoated. Talk to the people you made your enemy, and you'll learn. They're not the ones who robbed you. They're the ones you were told to fear, so you wouldn't notice who actually robbed you. Unit 3, who's really screwing you? It ain't the single mom. It ain't the immigrant. It sure as hell ain't the gay teacher, or the transgender child, or the protester with the sign. It's the billionaires. It's the one flying private jets while you're rationing insulin. It's the ones paying zero in taxes while you're stuck defending crumbs. You've been lied to, manipulated, convinced to vote for hate, like it was a lottery ticket. And every time you cheer for cuts to safety nets, for slashing healthcare, for starving budgets, you're clapping for the death of your own future. You're handing over your paycheck and saying, yes, sir, take some more. You're celebrating a system that robs children and calling it freedom. But here's the truth. You don't have to stay in this lie. You can graduate, not with honors, but with honesty. You want your diploma? Then earn it. Acknowledge the harm. Own what you supported. Stop blaming the wrong people. Start listening. Start healing. Because redemption only comes after recognition. And progress only comes when we stop pretending our neighbors are the problem, while the real enemy is building another yacht with the dollars we keep leaving. So here's your final test. Will you keep choosing cruelty because it's familiar? Or will you finally choose compassion because it builds something better? It's not too late, but you can't cheat this exam. You can't skip the hard questions, and you damn sure don't get to get a cap and gown until you face the mirror and say, I believe the lies. I voted for Mark, but I'm ready to learn, to change, and to fight for the people I was taught to blame. Only then can you walk into a future worth living in. One that's built on truth, not fear, on love, not greed, and one where the kids get their damn lunch back. So class dismissed, but the movement is just getting started.
Damn, that was awesome.
Thank you, Diava.
That was
Listen to me,
perfection.
jerks.
Exactly, right? Did you hear that, fuckers?
Yes. I know, right? Like, I want to say so many, of course I never want to get here.
I'll say it for you, don't worry.
Some of those things are just better in my own mind, you know?
That was excellent. That was amazing.
Thank you so much. And, you know, we're on the right side, but we can be a better country. We won't be ever been if
100%.
we start breaking down our biases, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the system that was built to harm, that system needs to, I'm sorry, but it needs to be broken. And I personally believe, I don't know if anybody else does, but the white tea people have effed it all up.
Yeah, we have.
Mm-hmm. And me personally, I would like the majority of them out.
Same, girl. They've had a run of it for 200 something years. It's hand it over. It's time for somebody else.
Yes. Because I truly believe the country would be so much better.
I do too.
You know, and brilliant minds all coming together and of all different colors, you know, culture, everything. That's what's missing. You know what I mean? And so white TV people have screwed it up long enough. It's time to hand the keys over. And that should have been done
A long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I agree.
Thank you, Diava, and thank you, everybody. I guess those are points. I don't really know how that works, but thank y'all, and hopefully we'll see it. I'll see y'all over at Dr. Keisha and them's at 8 p.m. to learn about the, you know, the backs, right?
Thank you so much. Yep.
Thank you.
All right.
Everybody, take care, Mitra.
Take care.
Good to see you. That was excellent.
That was beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
She's always got either something hilarious or something just gorgeous to listen to.
Do we support Trump? Not if my life depended on it, no.
Did hell freeze over?
Yeah, no. I said no, dog. Jamaican Peruvian, how are you today?
Hey, Diava.
How are you?
I'm all good. I just came back from my friend's house. She lives all the way up on the Lower East Side of Manhattan. Chilled over there with her for a bit, and we just talked, and we were having like a crazy conversation about how this fraud president out here is just razing the country to the ground and just ruining people's lives. And
Yeah.
it was terrible because, you know, she's African American as I am.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that he must have get rid of African Americans along with just not having nobody also including people who are also the skin color of brown, it's really sad, you know, and you know, I was like all sad. She had to like hug me and stuff because I was like crying about how our country has already gone down to the toilet because he's so ethnocentric and hateful.
And racist. And xenophobic.
Racist too. Xenophobic, yeah. And all the standard words to describe this fraud.
He's all the obics and the isms.
Good one. I like that one, yeah. Oh man. But you know, I saw you said about the list about Obama. You think I'm lying? Listen, I'm not lying, you know. How could you say that I'm lying? I'm not lying. It's true. It's all true. And you know what? You're on that list too. You spied on my campaign. You and Demetria and the rest of the people. You know that you ruined me, Diava. You're just not saying it because you just
That's okay.
Because you know you wanted to do everything you can because you wanted to indict me. You indicted me. You indicted me. I will never forgive you, Diana. You're so disgraceful. You're so disgraceful. You never failed to disgrace me, Diana. You never failed. It's all BS. And you know, first of all, I won the 2020 okay? Let's get that straight now. I won in 2020, the E, okay?
No.
That's how it's gonna go, Diana.
No.
You're so wrong. You're so disgraceful. That's why you are the enemy of the people, Diana. You always will be. Oh gosh, it is so difficult to get on.
I know. To stay in character, I know.
I know. Oh Lord.
I mean, if we can be honest, Trump did win second place in 2020.
Yeah, but if it wasn't for you, Mitra, I tell you, I would have been first. But you're so yeah, it was me. You interfered in my campaign in 2016. You were the alpha. You had hidden cameras inside you. You probably put the cameras inside your eyes. Or you probably put the cameras on your head like you were at Jackpot. So you are fake news. You're fake news.
My camera was in a Joan Rivers beat pen, and I was
Oh, Mitra.
Oh my God.
It's so good. It's always so good to have you, Mitra, as well.
Well, thank you for coming up, Jamaican Peruvian. You always make us laugh.
I do the best I can to make you laugh, you know. You know, we have to have a good laugh, and we got to make sure this scam artist doesn't try to ruin our lives. I mean, we keep moving, and we're going to keep fighting for this.
I agree. We're just gonna keep on. We're gonna keep on keeping on.
Yeah. All right, Diana, I'm going to get ready for my online writing class. That's like my little therapy session I go to.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
And
It's very lovely. It keeps me away from all this crazy stuff, you know. But I'll be back again. Thanks for having me.
all right, take care. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. We're not gonna let them win. We're not.
No.
I know we all go through our ebbs and flows of like positivity and all that kind of stuff, and some days we're just like, fuck it, we're doomed. But it's just the ebb and flows, because if you didn't care, if you weren't being affected, you aren't paying attention. So you can feel the feelings, but we can't stay there. Hey, Mike.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? I'm tired. I want a nap.
It's like, I know, and when you said Happy Monday earlier, I said, no, there's nothing happy
I
about
know.
Monday.
Well, plus it's raining. We're under tropical storm warnings. It's thundering. We're having record numbers of lightning strikes, and I'm just grateful that I still have power. Knock on wood. And flood watches, and I'm just like,
It's scary. I don't know. Stay safe out there. Oh my goodness. It's like a lot of water too. You're saying there's rain every day.
all week. And I feel so bad for the Everglades, because the Everglades is already swamp, and they're under a flash flood warning as well.
Oh God.
That's not good.
Recipe for disaster there. It's just, oh my God.
I'm horrified. And they said up to 50 to 60 mile an hour winds.
Oh God.
So I can just see those tents.
Yeah, just flying away. But I'm surprised the World Court hasn't gotten in for,
Human rights abuse.
Human rights abuse. Yeah, there's a lot of human rights abuse going on there. That's just
Indeed.
Yeah, and there are people that have already unalived in their custody. So American citizens getting in there. Oh God, it's a scary thing. So,
It is.
Like I said, sometimes it's just good to throw it in the bucket for a while.
If it weren't because people's lives are in danger, I would probably be more prone to throw it in the bucket. But it's like,
I know.
we got to get alligator Alcatraz closed somehow.
Absolutely, without a doubt. Yeah, because people's lives are at stake. And
I mean, literally, not figuratively, literally at stake.
Literally at stake. And
It's no joke. Yeah.
Not a joke at all. Not at all. You know, but speaking of jokes, though, that the guy previously, I like him.
Oh, did you make him Peruvian? He's so funny.
Yeah. I'm drunk. It's just like, I want to get up there. It's like, Mister, and I start yelling at him. He's funny though. He's a good guy. He does the character pretty well. Sounds pretty convincing.
Mm-hmm. He does do a pretty good Trump. He does a pretty good Michael Lindell too.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that one.
Oh my God, it's funny.
Hope he does that sometime soon. That'd be kind of cool. Hey, Mitri, I just want to say hey to you too. So I see you here right. Hi, Mom. It's good to see you. Good to see you too. So, yeah, I just kind of float around between her live, your live, and Dougie's live. So I'm back and forth. So
Yeah.
Well, so.
I do that during the day while I'm listening. I'll go back and forth between Johnny, and in the morning I'm listening to Zeus, and
Oh yeah, that's good.
so I'm going around.
Yeah, RJ Core's really cool too, right?
Oh, he's the guy who does Tucker Carlson. That's right, not Mike Lindell. He does Tucker Carlson. Oh, he has the Tucker Carlson laugh down pat. Oh my God, it's so funny.
Hilarious.
You're right. It's not Mike Lindell. It's Tucker Carlson. Oh my God.
I think I have heard him say that one before. Okay.
That's fucking hilarious, man. Oh my God, he's got the the laugh of Tucker Carlson right now.
Like, what does Mike Lindell even sound like?
Oh God, that
Mike Lindell here, the pillow guy.
like a whiny, complaining voice. He's like, I just got done,
Oh, he said he does both in the comments.
Oh, he does.
Oh, he does do Mike Lindell too. Okay, I was right. Okay.
Okay.
I thought so, but he also does Tucker Carlson, and that's funny as shit because he's really funny.
What happened to that one guy, Z-Pack? He used to do a Trump impersonation pretty well.
Yeah, he's still on TikTok. He's just not as
active.
active as he was. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because he used to do a good Trump impersonation.
Oh, he does almost a spot on perfect.
Yeah. He was just like, whoa,
Yeah, he's very good at it.
Yeah. It's bigly. I can't even begin to do it. It's funny though. But
Nasty.
anyway, just thought I'd come by and spread some love.
Thank you.
Say hello. I love you guys as always. With you, Mitria, and all the gang here. So, just want to say hey. So, hope you have a good rest of your day. And
You did well. Sorry.
talk to you soon.
I was chewing my eyes. Sorry. And then my dog stepped on the remote and turned the TV off the weather channel I was watching.
Yikes.
Because I'm trying to keep up because they said there was possibles for like tornadoes to spring up. So I'm watching to make sure I don't miss an alert since we're not getting them all emergency alerts like we used to.
Yeah.
We're used to the emergency alerts.
Yeah. Over the phone.
Yeah, exactly. And so since Texas didn't get their alerts, I know that the Miami Center and some of the people in Florida also lost their jobs during that. So I'm just watching the TV. So if it comes across the screen, I can grab my kids or something and,
Get out of Dodge.
go to safety. So
Yeah, exactly. Well, you be safe out there then.
thank you.
Okay.
All right. Bye. Love you. Bye.
Bye. You know who I saw a video from this morning, Diava?
Who?
HVAC. HVAC.
Oh, I saw him back too. I think I have him blocked.
Huh?
That's a new one.
Ugh.
Yeah, he was right. Yeah, he was grifting the whole time.
He was grifting the whole time. Yeah, I don't platform him anymore at all. I never trust.
But yeah, I never gave him any money because I thought he was probably.
I never trusted him.
Yeah. I just wanted to say one quick thing.
Sure.
When Mike said that about, he was surprised no one has, done anything because we've got human rights violations. I just don't see any of the international community ever coming to help us because
I don't either.
South Africa took Israel to the ICC even. They even went so far as to, they found Netanyahu guilty and issued arrest warrants and everything for him a year ago, and nothing's happening with that. So they're definitely not going to come here and
Nope.
do anything. So I just didn't want anyone to ever think to like hope for that because they'll be
No.
very disappointed. They're not like it's up to ourselves only to fix the situation.
Correct.
So it's kind of
Well, because they pulled us out of the ICC, they pulled us out of the UN, they
Yeah.
pulled us out of any oversight, which because they probably knew what they were going to be doing was going to be atrocious.
Yep, exactly. And then they put us on the human rights watch list as soon as it started happening. So that's what I'm surprised. Like people that have like tourism business, aren't you worried? Like this president is going to kill your business. Sorry, I don't love your business.
He already is in Florida because people just aren't. They don't want to come spend their dollars in a state where there's fucking concentration camps, and I don't blame them. And I tell them, don't come here.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Don't come here.
Sucks for so many industries. Like every industry is affected by this president. But with the tariffs, with the tourism, with immigration, like everything is just not good. Sucks.
Yep.
Okay.
No one's going to come to save us, but we will save ourselves. I have faith in the American people. And I mean, I'm not going to say unfortunately that this is what it took. It wasn't concentration camps. It wasn't any of those things. It was the Epstein files. There are so many people breaking from Trump now that their party is fractured because. Yeah, this was a huge thing for wins because I think there's a lot of people who are like, yeah, fuck this guy. If he's going to cover up, he's part of the deep state, blah, 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 blah.
I think they already had reservations about what they were doing with how they were arresting the people, like, the Jeep people from Nazis and everything. So
yeah.
They already thought that was kind of wrong, but they might not have said it out loud, but they're like, ooh, I don't really like that. And then the Epstein thing, I think, just put it over the edge for a lot of people.
Yes.
So it was like a few things.
Because a lot of them really cared about it.
Yeah, I didn't know there was I didn't know the Bongino guy. I didn't know anything about him until recently. But he was like fighting. They said they were fighting last week.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Dan Bongino, Kash Patel, Pam Bondi.
So
well, Dan Bongino is a podcaster who's been stirring the shit pot for years with MAGA, building up MAGA with why are they hiding the Epstein file? What? He's been ginning them up for years.
Yeah, and now he's gonna be.
Yeah.
What can he say now to his people?
Now they're like, yeah, they don't exist.
They don't. Yeah, that's embarrassing for him.
And now they're like, oh hell no! You promised us transparency. You promised us that you were going to release this stuff out, and now they're like, he's nothing but part of the deep state.
Yeah,
because he's covering up. Because that's what.
I think that this was coming. Like, I didn't think there'd be one thing that would make MAGA this upset.
That's what Dan Bongino would say on his podcasts and stuff like that too. They're like, the Democrats are covering up for all the P3DOs, and the Democrats are on the list, and Bill Clinton's on the list, and so blah, 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 blah. America First, I invited you up. Come up and tell me, prove to me what you're saying. Thank you. Thank you. Otherwise, you're getting a mute.
Oh yeah, he spams a lot.
If you're just gonna spam, you can keep going.
Just so you know,
I read it.
well, I blocked it because what he said, Diava, was, and he just said it. There's another one too. He said, "Why didn't you give us blacks?" Was one of his comments. Why didn't you give us blacks anything? And I checked his profile. He doesn't have any videos or anything, but I'm pretty sure that was somebody pretending to be black.
Okay.
Yeah, he never comes up. I saw spam before, it never came up. Somebody else's left.
Anything else, Carrie?
I don't think so. I was just, like I said, I was just surprised that there was just one. I mean, I guess I thought there was no end to MAGA. Like, they would not care about anything. But this one thing, I'm just so happy that at least they care about something, Like, so sad when you think 50% of the people, I mean, it's less than that, but so many people don't care about anything, like, to do.
Well, they were all about save the children. Save the children. Save the children. So they really cared about this. Like, they really cared about this Epstein stuff because Trump and Dan Bongino and Kash Patel and all these right-wingers, Fox News, have been talking about the Epstein files and how it's Democrats and the Democrats are covering up. And they're the ones who beat that drum constantly, which is,
like hating all the Clintons.
yes. Because they also said Clinton, back whenever Epstein unalived, Donald Trump tweeted out hashtag Clinton body count, like she did it.
Oh, yeah.
So they have been doing this for years on end. And so that's why the Trump voters were like, hell yeah, we want to see it. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we voted you back in for so we could get this information, blah, 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 blah. And now they're like, yeah, let's just move on. We don't need to talk about it anymore. They're like, oh, hell no. So I get it.
Thanks, Diva. Did he kick me? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I think it would be fine.
Thank you. Bye.
Sorry, I had to open the door to let my dog out because he's stuck in the room. But go ahead. Kazarli, whatever, Kazar. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 43 from Texas.
43 from Texas. Okay. Well, you asked if you could come up. What did you want to talk about?
Yeah, well, I'm reading what you have here. Deliver nothing, blame someone else. No, I will not blame anyone else. I will blame Trump himself. After 4 or 5 months of Trump, I realized, along many other Americans, probably millions of Americans, that it doesn't matter who are you voting for, Democrat or Republican. You will always have deep state, Mossad, Netanyahu inside the White House. And that's disgusting. So it doesn't matter who you are voting for. We're going to have these people inside the Oval Office. And that's what we have now with Epstein. I've been following Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson. I mean, the hardcore MAGA people, that they are all splitting up about it. And everyone is saying, come on, guys. Epstein is Mossad. Epstein is Israel.
We have to be careful what we say.
Yeah, I mean,
on TikTok.
There's nothing wrong with this word, as far as I know. Why we are still debating whether we have to.
But not all Democrats are paid by AIPAC. That's not true.
No. AIPAC is investing on both parties.
I said, but not everyone. Not everyone on the Democrat side is paid by AIPAC. Not everyone.
Absolutely. It's the same for Republicans. There are many Republicans that are not voted by AIPAC. And this still gives me hope that in both sides, we still have some clean people in this country. I personally voted for Trump because he promised that he will end all wars. He will end the war in Gaza, in Ukraine.
He lied. He lied just like he did his first administration.
Yeah, he lied.
He lied. But my point is he lied. He lied his first administration. He didn't do one thing he campaigned on. So why you guys thought that he was now going to tell the truth this time is beyond me, because he didn't do anything he said he was going to do in his first term. Not a thing. So I don't know why you believed him. That's what I'm just gobsmacked. He said he was going to build the wall and have Mexico pay for it. He said he was going to do infrastructure package. Everything he said he was going to do, he did nothing. He said he was going to give us health care, the biggest and best health care. He did nothing. So he lied to every one of your faces last time. So why would you believe him this time? That's the part that confounds me. Are you running? Are you trying to leave? I can just help you leave if you want to leave. I don't know what's happening. Oh, there you are.
Sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, because I'm driving. That's probably the highway. So yeah, I totally understand that it's frustrating. And just to let you know, I've been voting Democrat for the last 20 years since I became citizen. But the last 4
He
years.
wants to deport you. Why the hell would you vote for him?
Okay, well, let me explain. The last 4 years with Biden, it's been war after war war.
And what did Biden do to start the war?
And what did he do?
What did he do? Does he have control of whether Russia attacks Ukraine?
Okay.
No. You're going to answer my question. What the hell does Biden have to do with Russia attacking Ukraine?
As far as I know, and as far as I understood from the different media outlets that I'm following in Europe, America.
You said you were in Texas.
Yeah, but I'm blessed to speak other languages, so I'm not just following CNN and Fox News. I'm following real journalism from overseas.
Well, you're wrong. Whatever you're about to say is wrong because Joe Biden had absolutely nothing to do with Vladimir Putin attacking Ukraine, and he had nothing to do with Hamas shooting on Israel and Israel responding. Now, do I think Israel responding over?
What about sending all these weapons to Israel? Why send
We've been doing that since the 40s. We've been doing that since the 40s. We have it in. Dude, shut the fuck up and listen. You're not listening. We can't control what other countries do. And the reason I'm trying to tell you, if you'll shut your fucking mouth. We have, dude, okay. Maybe you can sit, maybe just listen in the comment section because I can't handle your voice. You're making my ass itch. We have what's called an MNNA agreement with Israel. MNNA, Major Non-NATO Alliance Agreement. We have an agreement to provide certain things, just like we had the Budapest Memorandum to provide Ukraine with weaponry to defend themselves. That's not Biden. That's whoever president was sitting in that seat. Trump would have done it then too, and he's doing it now. We've never stopped giving money to Ukraine. We've never stopped giving weaponry to Israel. It's in every president since the fucking 40s. Give me a break. America first. Stop welfare. Fuck off. So dumb. Like we can control whether Russia bombs Ukraine. That's not even realistic. We didn't have a single boot on the ground. Biden couldn't stop the war because he didn't start it. God, they're so dumb. Hi, Hill. Jesus fucking Christ.
That's what I say continuously. That word walking here through this one. Jesus fucking Christ.
Like, do they hear the words that are coming out of their mouth? Like, do they hear the words? Well, how come Biden didn't stop it? Seriously? What is he going to do? Vladimir Pooty Pants? Pooty Pants don't do it. And then is Putin going to listen? No.
Well, he's not going to listen now.
He's not listening to Trump now.
Little plan that Donald has. He's not going to listen to that either. It's always what about Biden?
Oh my God.
Because it's always what about Biden.
At least Joe Biden didn't take food away from school children. At least Joe Biden didn't take SNAP benefits away people. At least Joe Biden didn't take people's health care away. Fuck, man.
I think that Trump voters, they're so misinformed of what Joe Biden actually did and accomplished.
They honestly don't.
They know nothing. Every time they come up and they're still saying, well, the economy was so much worse. It's like, they really know nothing. They know nothing. I have a few friends. I mean, they're not really friends anymore. They're like,
They have amnesia that we went through a pandemic.
They do. They're friends of friends, and so I still see like their comments and shit on other social media platforms. And I've removed people that I don't want from my immediate table. You know, anything to that table.
Right.
But I see them on mutual friends threads, and I'm just like they sound exactly like the people that we talk to.
I know.
Fucking unbelievable. It's the talking points, and it's just
because it comes from right-wing media.
wanted to come up because today's my birthday and I want you to sing to me. So I came to have you sing to me. After your ice.
I just took a whole mouthful.
No worries.
She has to lubricate first. Hold on.
Okay. All right. You said your birthday?
It is my birthday.
Yay. Okay. Well, happy birthday. And happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Hill. Happy birthday to you. Woo!
Beautiful. I love it. I've been wanting to do that. I missed last year. I think I started listening to you a few days
Right after, yeah.
I remember because we were actually still talking about that fake pew pew thing that happened in that one.
Yes.
Story. That happened. That was yesterday, right?
That exactly.
So I think I joined your live a few days after that happened, and then I've seen you sing happy birthday to a bunch of people, and I had to wait an entire month to hear.
Yes. Yeah, with the orange Mussolini and his miracle ear.
Yeah, that's something we don't hear about anymore.
Yeah.
The way that he moves on to like resentments and grudges and stuff like that, he would be talking about it
Non-stop.
It would be in every single Truth social post. He would be talking about it every day if that was actually a thing. That's just my opinion. TikTok. One thing that I did do on Saturday, so we celebrated my birthday on Saturday. We took our boat out on the lake, and I was able to put my phone down and like separate from the news cycle for an entire day, and it was so fucking nice. And I know a lot of people can't do that. I know too, but you can't do that because this is your job is to know all of the things about all of the things that happen all throughout the day. But it was really good for me just because it's been tough.
It is.
To be affected so much. My wife and I have a blended family. We have 7 kids.
Can you keep talking to Mitri just really quick? Somebody's banging and I can't figure out where it's coming from. I gotta go stop it because it's gonna drive me insane.
Well, yeah, go handle that. Hi, Mitri.
Hello, love. Happy birthday.
Thank you. It's just I was just saying that it's just wild thinking about the way that this affects, not just my family, but one of the things I think that Trump supporters in general, the MAGA voters, miss is that even if it's not affecting your family directly, even though I know that it will eventually, like it affects a lot of people, other people. And I know that Diava can relate to that because she's been half, but it's like I just don't get it. I don't get the hate.
I don't either.
I can acknowledge it. Like I don't understand how people can be so fucking hateful in their life, in their world, and just not care about people. Like how do you just not fucking care about people?
I don't know.
Four letters.
Hate?
It's a 4-letter word, and it's one of the most powerful, and that's fear.
Fear. Yeah.
If they can make you afraid, they can make you hate, and that's what they've been doing.
One of the things that I've been doing also at night over these last couple of months is I've been watching like documentaries. I watched a documentary on World War II. Well, I did it kind of backwards. I watched a documentary on the Vietnam War, and then I watched a documentary on World War II, and now I'm watching this documentary on the Cold War. And I've been so ignorant about like history, and just like not really unwilling to learn, but just like not interested enough to learn about stuff.
But now you realize how important it is, huh?
Oh my gosh! In the last year, I've learned so much, but and then just watching the way, like the United States, we think that we're just such this fucking wonderful ass country, and we've absolutely been bullies the entire time. We've destabilized so many countries, and just
The American exceptionalism, we think we're just so fucking great. Yep.
Yeah, it's imperialism for sure. So anyway, like I've just been trying to like educate myself on all of that stuff, and it's put me in a whole like another category of not only am I not that proud to be an American and United States citizen right now, but for all of the other things, even if we come out of this, like I feel at the moment there's not a lot for me to be proud of.
No.
Right? It's just very, very. Yeah, it's pretty disgusting. Anyway,
We've been sold a bill of goods that we're like the fucking best, and like, you know, we're lucky to live here and be here, and it's such a privilege. And like, no, we suck. And I realized in just the past month, we are the bad guys.
We are.
We're the bad guys. We're the only ones that have dropped a boom boom. We don't want anybody else to have a boom boom, but we're the only ones that have dropped a boom boom. We're trying to police the whole world because we don't want the world to have the power we have. We're the bad guys. We've colonized, we've enslaved, we've gone over and destabilized all these other countries, then called them shithole countries.
Yeah, exactly. One of the things that I learned that I didn't know after World War II, the reason that NATO was formed was because of Russia.
Yep.
Because Russia was trying to like basically pull a Nazi and move their way through Europe just the exact same way Hitler was.
Yep.
Hitler, sorry. And I didn't fucking know that. And here we are, 75 years later, and NATO is still around, and we're still fucking with Russia. And
yep.
It's been a pretty eye-opening situation for me. I go to sleep mad. And I wish it wouldn't happen that way, but learning about some of the history has gotten me mad. And it reminds me of like when I was in grade school and when I was learning about things, like I didn't learn about these things. They didn't fucking tell us this shit.
No.
And that makes me mad too. So making a commitment to teach my kids and my grandkids as they become more interested in learning about
yes,
what
the real
really
history.
happened.
Yep.
Yeah, what really happened.
It's important that we do that so that they don't. I mean, this seems to happen every 100 years, ish, because there's people are unalive. People don't remember what it was like. People aren't close enough to it to remember how bad it was. So they end up getting this fascist ideas and getting all this shit in and fuck it all up again.
And the excuses that we, and I say we as a collective, as United States citizens, obviously not all of us, but we make excuses for them. Just like what they're doing right now, rounding people up and putting them in.
Yeah, they're like, oh, well, they're illegal. So, yeah. It's like, no.
Yeah, not okay.
That's what they said about the Jewish people, too.
Exactly. Not okay. One thing that is happening in Albuquerque coming up here pretty soon, Mr. Kirk is making his appearance.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what it is with like northern New Mexico lately. Remember I shared with you that we had those people, the Women's Alliance or whatever, the transphobic sports crowd, and Charlie Kirk is actually coming to Albuquerque on I think it's like August 9th or something. And they're already planning and organizing a huge protest to make sure that he knows he's not welcome. He's coming to a church here, not to one of the colleges.
Oh, that tracks.
Yeah, right? Definitely. So anyway, I'm going to be going to that. That'll be fun. We just need to not sit down, not stop.
No.
Every time they come in here and they're like, why are the libs still crying? Why are you still doing this? And it's like, I understand why you're doing it. Because we have to.
We have to.
We have to.
We can't let it win.
Very fearful.
This is
Why
entertaining.
don't you come up here and talk to us? It's so entertaining. You're right, Diane. Nobody cares about this. Anyway, I'll let you get to.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Love you guys.
Love you too, Hill. Thank you. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Miss Lovely. Miss Lovely. She's not MAGA with a, she's liberal with a MAGA attitude? Not Hill. No. Hill's not MAGA attitude at all. If that's what you're talking about, that's no.
No, I think they're talking about that Gary person. They claim to be a liberal, but they're
Oh, Carrie Bear. Okay, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. All right, well. Thinks the U.S. imploding on itself is funny. Do you live here? It's not funny. Did anybody invite Carrie Bear up?
I think invites are off, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yeah, okay. And if she keeps commenting, just mute her then. I don't care. No skin off my nose. All right, well. There's nobody else requesting up. I got to everybody.
Look at you, and you even sang happy birthday.
Are they mistaken? For real? What does that mean? Can you just come up, Carrie Bear Mar? I hate when I can't stand when they just do these cryptic ass shit. And it's like, how the fuck? I don't even know what the hell they're talking about. It's annoying as shit. Go away. Hi, Left Coast.
Hi there. Can you hear me okay?
I can.
I've never come up on a live before, and I've been watching you, I think since about this time last year.
Yeah.
And I don't have a lot to add right now, other than it's really amazing to meet you. And
Thank
meet you
you.
as well. What I want to say is that over this past year, I mean, I listened to a lot of lives, but yours is the one live where I have felt a sense of community.
Oh, thank you.
Clearly, what you do to bring people together. And I just want to say thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really wanted to build a community, not just a following. Does that make sense? Because like a lot of people want like as many numbers as they can get and as many, followers as they can get. But I really wanted to build a community, which is why we do fundraisers and help each other out when people need it and all that kind of stuff, because I wanted to build a community. Because when we going through all this stuff, going through another Trump administration and all the stuff that's happening, we're going to need each other, because there's some days I'm going to be strong and you're going to be weak. There's going to be some days that you're going to be weak and I'm going to be strong, and we're going to be here. It's going to take community to get through this, and we're going to, to support each other when people need it. Jeff, thank you for subscribing. So I wanted a community. I didn't want just followers.
I completely understand that, and I agree. Because I mean, there's other lives I listen to that they are probably a little more about why you build a huge, for lack of a better term, fan base.
Following, yeah.
And that's their prerogative, but
hey, that's fine. Yeah, I don't knock any other creators and how they do their shows, but I really wanted a community.
Right. But when I come to yours, I just feel, I don't know, like, I've never actually met you. I've never talked to you for real before, but I feel like I know you, and I learn so much from you, and you inspire me to
Thank you.
Fact check more and what's the words I'm looking for? Sorry, I'm nervous. Like I said.
Oh, don't be nervous. You're amongst friends. I promise.
But anyway, I'll leave it at. I really love your lives.
Thank you so much. What state are you in? Oh, you're in Washington State? Okay. Okay. I was just curious. I didn't know. You said left coast, so I wasn't sure what that meant.
And I'm originally from Michigan. That's a very long time ago. And I also want to say been embarrassed for years to be a Gen Xer because our generation seems to really fall off the bandwagon.
On the Mac, and we grew up with Red Dawn, and we grew up with Against the Machine and Fighting the Man and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, what happened to these Gen Xers?
Yep.
We're the feral generation.
Yeah, I can't figure it out. It's this bizarre lack of empathy, and I kept hoping that the younger generations would have that, have a higher level of empathy. But as of right now, it doesn't really look that way.
Yeah,
I know.
and then we gave you guys the older millennial. I'm sorry.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know how many maybe it's because they were raised by boomers, so they have a lot of the old school mentality, but I don't. This is what, hold on, I did this one today, and I thought you'll appreciate this one because we're obviously, since I'm Gen X also. Hold on, where is it? Right here. I didn't grow up reciting "With Liberty and Justice for All" every morning at 7 a.m. just to be called radical for actually wanting liberty and justice for all.
Exactly. Well said. Well said. I would clap right now if I didn't think it was going to echo really badly.
But I mean, every day. We did it every day. And now they're like, oh, you're a radical leftist lunatic, because we want liberty and justice for all.
Yeah, that sounds by the way. That's very much my family. I've said it a few times in the comments. I'm not sure who caught it, but you and I sound like we have a very similar background. I grew up evangelical.
Same.
And I actually went to seminary to become a minister. I became an ordained minister, but shortly after that, about a year after that, I came out. I can't do this. This was a toxic math. So,
well, I'm glad you got to live your truth, because I know that it's hard to hide who you really are. I can't say from experience. I'm just from people I've talked to. And I'm very fortunate that my daughter has never had to do that. My daughter didn't even have to come out to me. We were just having a conversation. She's like, well, I like girls. I'm like, okay, cool. And we just kept talking because it's never been an issue. But I never wanted her to have to feel like she had to come out, or that she had to be ashamed of who she was, or have those feelings of self-doubt. I had a lot of friends that were gay growing up, but they didn't come out till later. They didn't feel like they could. And I just didn't ever want my kid to feel that way, because I feel like people should be able to live their true, authentic self without judgment. So, well, thanks for coming up and telling me that. I really appreciate that, because I really, truly, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to build a community. So I knew if Trump won, we were going to need a community to get through this shit. And mission accomplished. I think I did it, because we've had a really great community. You're welcome. Thanks for being part of my family. I call you guys my chosen family because my whole family is MAGA. So.
Hey, and my husband knows all about it too. So he doesn't listen to TikTok Live, but I talk about you. So.
Oh, that's okay. I appreciate that, though. I really do. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Diava. Thank you, Mitra.
All right. Have a great rest of your day.
Take care. You too.
Thank you. Bye.
I guess I'm going to have to learn how to recite the Pledge of Allegiance again. I always thought it was for liberty and justice for cult members. So
liberty and justice for MAGA. Liberty and justice for straight white people.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, thank you guys for being here today. My time is up. It is 7 o'clock. I got to go feed these damn kids. But thank you guys for being here today. Thank you for the taps, the likes, the loves, the cash apps, the Venmos, just all of the things. Thank you to my mods. Thank you to all my guests. Thank you to Mitria. Thank you to Val earlier for my co-host. But more importantly, just thank you for being here every single day. I couldn't do this every day without you. I appreciate you. I love you. Hang in there. We're going to get through this. I say this all the time. This too shall pass. It may pass like a kidney stone, but it'll pass. Love you guys. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Love you.
All right, TikTok. I mean, YouTube and Venmo. YouTube and Venmo. God, can y'all tell I'm tired? YouTube and Twitch. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. We'll be back at 4 p.m. We'll do it all over again. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye.